Another sad story. This time it's related to a cruise ship. According to reports, a 37-year-old man allegedly drowned in a swimming pool aboard the Caribbean Princess cruise ship while vacationing with his wife. Stephen Osakue worked as a research pharmacist for the Air Force based at Columbus Air Force Base in Mississippi. It's being reported that Osakue was found unresponsive in one of the ship's swimming pools at around 5 a.m. The ship's medical team attempted to revive Osakue, but they were unsuccessful. While there is an ongoing investigation, the incident appears to be an accident. Osaku's wife alleges that her husband was drinking heavily prior to the drowning. Witnesses state Osakue was seen drinking at a party on the pool deck and later in the ship's Skywalker Lounge. The incident occurred on the sixth day of the cruise, stopping in Georgetown, Grand Cayman, Roatan, Honduras, Belize City, Belize, and Cozumel, Mexico. According to reports, back in 2015, an 8-year-old was found unconscious at the bottom of the pool on the Sapphire Princess. And in August 2014, a 29-year-old woman allegedly drowned in the same pool on the same ship. It's still unclear whether or not the pool was actually open when the incident with Stephen Osakue occurred. There are conflicting stories alleging that the pool was open, while some are coming forward saying that the pool was closed and a barrier was crossed. Nonetheless, this story is so tragic. You guys, I said it before, alcohol impairs judgment. And even I can admit that there were times when I drank and got really comfortable swimming in the deeper end of pools, as well as venturing further into deeper waters at beaches. I don't know how deep the water is in the pools on the cruise ships. I went on 2 Carnival cruises last year. You could check out the vlogs on this channel that I've posted. And the pools are usually really crowded, so I don't use the pools when I've gone on the last 2 cruises. I did go on a cruise with Royal Caribbean, and that was not as crowded, and I do remember using the pool, and I also used the hot tub and had a really good time. I know a lot of people go on these cruise ships, you're on vacation, you're letting loose, and you're having a wonderful time, but you guys, I can't stress it enough. We want you to go home to your family. We want you to go home to the people who love you. You have to make better decisions now. Drinking and partying, it's part of the vacation for some. That's what some people travel to do, and you're having a great time. But if something could cost you your life, if you know that you are a heavy drinker, if you know that your partner is a heavy drinker and you guys are drinking together, you have to kind of look out for each other. I know relationships, we're not babysitters, but if you know that your partner is someone who does drink and does party hard, especially on vacation, sometimes it does become your responsibility to make sure that your partner is safe and, not getting into any trouble and not doing anything that could potentially harm them. So I think it's so important with couples, especially going on vacation together. We have to really look out for each other. This is a partnership. We are partners and we have to look out for each other. If we both get drunk together, we're both going back to the room together. I feel like if I went on vacation with my husband and I got sick or he got sick, I'm sick with him. I'm going to the room and we're going to be sick together. I'm not abandoning him, because now we're hearing so many stories with things going on with people and couples splitting apart and something bad happens to one or something bad happens to both. You just never know what you're going to encounter when you're on vacation. But I definitely think that it's so important that, you maintain a partnership and really look out for each other when you go on vacation. You have to be that voice of reason at times, to let your partner know, like, look, you need to calm down. You need to chill. It's time for us to go to the room. I have to make sure that you're okay. Our duty is to protect each other. So with all of that being said, I also know how strong-willed some drinkers can be, and when the alcohol is in their system, you can't tell them a damn thing, really. So certain things are out of your control. It's really hard. It's really hard. What's so funny to me is that a lot of stuff goes on cruise ships. This incident does not seem suspicious. They're not making anything seem like There was foul play involved. It could be an honest accident. They've done the investigation, but it's still pending. A lot of foul things happen on cruises, and I think that cruises are often overlooked. Cruises can be just as dangerous. So many people turn up missing on cruise ships. So many people make irresponsible decisions on cruise ships. I don't know if maybe they get so turned up, because for all my cruisers out there that know, some people go on excursions and they have like booze cruise excursions, or maybe if the alcohol on the cruise is super expensive, people will get wasted on the excursion, and then they get back on board totally wasted, and they turn up even more. So you hear stories about people jumping off the side of the ship, disappearing mysteriously on the ship. You hear about brawls, people being drunk, people blasting music from their balconies. You hear so many things that go on cruise ships. Like, cruise ships are low key, no joke. No joke. I've personally never had anything bad happen to me on a cruise ship. I actually love cruises. I think you get the bang for your buck because it's that all-inclusive experience, and you get to visit different islands in one shot. So I personally prefer cruises sometimes over, staying at fancy resorts and stuff like that on an island for an extended period of time. The thing is with cruises is that I even seen someone say in the comment section that they're going to stick to cruising and avoid like the Dominican Republic. But listen, there's drama on the cruises. I'm a part of a black cruise group on Facebook, and even one woman came and said that a passenger had to be air evacuated from the ship. And I never got a follow-up on that situation. I don't know exactly what happened to the passenger, but drama definitely occurs on cruise ships. They are not void of problems. You will experience drama on the cruise ships, but overall it's a great experience. And just like anything else, we can't always focus on the bad. There's good and bad in every experience. I personally enjoy the cruise experience, and I'm not trying to scare anybody. Like I said, the goal isn't to bring fear, but awareness. A lot of the times people see our beautiful travel photos online. We're sharing pictures on Instagram. We're sharing pictures on Facebook. And people see our wonderful photos, but they don't know that there's a dark side to travel. People lose their luggage. People lose their lives. There's so many things that go on behind the scenes of a vacation. My intention is to speak the truth about travel. Vacations aren't always lollipops and gumdrops. It's real stuff going on out there, guys. And if we could learn from other people's, experiences, that's beneficial to us. My thoughts and prayers going out to the Osakue family. Safe travels, everyone. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. Follow me on Instagram. Safe travels. Go over to shopmissmj.com, where you'll find everything from beach towels and sunglasses to plus-size swimwear. Perfect for your next island getaway. That's shopmissmj.com. If you are in the New York City area, definitely check out Island Soul and Sweets BX. There are so many amazing seafood dishes, including snow crab legs and lobster tail. You'll also find great soul food dishes and delicious sweets. That's Island Soul and Sweets BX. Bring the passion back into your bedroom by visiting RoxyAfterDark.com.